RFNE, we outside. Chip. The wolves is out, nigga. Go. Chip.
First thing I ever learned was this world is cold. So I always keep a burner like I was a stove. Keep it hot and apply pressure, I got diamond goals. All these BDs I got on just represent my soul. All them people left me hanging out of ropes is gold. Still I'm headed to the top, guess they was stepping stones. These streets is rough, they hurt your feet, watch what you stepping on. You think I was a Philly nigga, have my weapon drawn. But K-Town is C, that's my reppin' zone. Down the hill, east side, it's in my flesh and bone. Yeah, I go crazy, getting busy with this lazy flow. Your niggas wish they was on the shit that I be on. I'm on different time, be rocking to the metronome. Yeah, I be sleep on all these rappers, call me melatonin. I'm here to set the tone.
We're here. This is doing some behind the scenes thing. We're not really doing anything.
Yeah, quick little test run, testing out a new program and stuff.
Yeah, so we wanted to get you guys in on the vibe of our test run. So we got one over here and one over here. You're just testing the vibes out and seeing how the video quality looks. Sound check, mic check. You guys hear us?
1, 2. Yeah, everything's copacetic.
Yeah, we could be up here and have us a little cipher or some shit like that.
The lag ain't.
Yeah, we ain't lagging over here. This one's slightly lagging now. This one we can do. This one is aight. Okay, yeah. We ain't got to worry about any kind of skipping going on. I can come up here and talk without worrying about
having to try to catch it, pause a little bit, and then catch it after the skip.
Exactly. You got to hold your breath for a second so they can catch up with what you saying. The words be what we be saying be a little bit too much, and they be like, hold on, wait a minute, you talking too much, you talking too fast. This camera over here, we got a camera over there, so don't mind us when we start switching and looking at different angles and just catching the vibe.
The head movements are random.
Yeah, because I am looking on two different views from two different point of views and speaking of seeing from two different point of views, that's basically what I'm seeing me, and then I'm seeing how someone else might see me from a different point of view. So kind of take that into a life lesson in a sense, like, the way you see it. I see myself through my eyes and my goals and my passion, the way I can succeed and accomplish these things, the way I can accomplish them through my eyes. That's why you have people or persons, because it's people as a whole, able to do things the way they do things, but there's each person has their own unique way of doing it.
Legitimate.
Like that dude that be in the gym that be lifting everything in the gym just for trying to gain a weight. Like, okay, you're the only one possibly in this world, maybe not, but that has the capability to do those things. And not saying no one else can, but you're the first one that's gonna do it, and you do it the way you do it, and the way you see it. And everyone else may not like it, may have a problem, and maybe feel like he's doing too much. But of course, he's the only one that's doing it.
Yeah, and it works for him.
Exactly. So. Shit, majority of them are like hating because they can't do it. Like, I mean, you can lift that amount of weight, but you can't lift that object he's using with the same weight limit.
You ain't gonna do it like he probably doing it.
First of all, neck muscles. Okay, he can lift it up with his neck. Okay, like he can lift shit up, and he done train parts of his body where he can do those type of things. So, I give this man props. Anybody who can do the things that they do in their own unique way, with you won't have to worry about me judging how you do things or feeling like you're doing too much, because who's to say you're doing too much? Maybe they're just too simple.
Legitimate.
Maybe they're just basic. Okay, we don't claim to be basic around here. We thrive. We push to our full potential around here.
Yeah, nothing less than great. Like, you can't be basic. You gotta strive for that.
Okay, basic is these NPCs that are literally unable to be thriving the way they want to, or thriving the way they trying to be, because they literally don't even have the
monologue in their head.
No, not that. We know they can't think for themselves. they don't have the credentials to really do what they need to do. They
the
don't have
drive and the motivation.
The credentials. That's what I was saying.
Credentials.
Yeah. They don't have the credentials to be or do certain things. So they look at you and they're like, how do you do that? But it's because you weren't born or you weren't given those type of credentials to do what I do. I was given these things to do it my way and the way I need to do it. So, you know, that's what we're seeing.
Yeah. I felt that.
Gotta have these credentials. Don't be out here hating because you didn't get the same game plan as he did or she did. You gotta realize that everybody's on their own little swagger-daddle. What you got going on over there?
I'm trying to mute this shit.
Don't you know what silent is?
Yeah. What happens when people add you to a group and they all talking and you not?
Oh, see. I don't like being in group chats anymore. So I clearly exit up on up out of there, okay? Now, at least I can wake up and do my stretches and stuff. So while we hit the gym, we ain't gonna stay in the gym all day. Because we need to get in there and get out.
Right.
You know, so we can have time to do other things. And I can have time for myself with Jace ass out of school. Because I was like, okay, if I'm going to get up and do this, I'm going to get up. He's going to be on the bus at 7:45.
All right.
I'm going to be up. I said the gym is going to be ready at 8:30, 9 o'clock. We can go to the gym.
Okay.
My workout schedule was already 9 o'clock. So
Okay. I'll ride with your schedule.
9 o'clock is me.
Because I was definitely, like, you say you was going to be on the bus by what time?
Can make sure I'm in there, like swimwear.
Legitimate.
So.
I can tell Buddy in there. I gotta make sure I tell him to turn that sauna on.
Oh, the sauna.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
I need to try that out. I need to go for a swim.
It's a good detox. The sauna.
I know. See, it's a good detox, but I be feeling like, how do I feel when I be getting all extra hot and be really feeling like I'm about to pass out or something? I was like, is that the same feeling?
Nah, in the sauna, like, you want to try and relax.
I see when they be in there.
Yeah, because what's going to happen, you're going to start sweating. It's going to get hot, but, you know, your body cools itself off, and it will adjust. So you be able to sit
our body
in
is
there.
adaptable to
Yeah, but that don't mean, like, you're sitting there motherfucker forever. Like,
yeah, I know.
You'll fuck around, sweat too much.
Right.
And pass out.
So we basically need to drink a lot of water before we get that bitch,
yeah.
too. Because I need my water.
Like, here's normally, I ain't been in there in a while, but normally how I do, I finish my workout in the sauna.
Oh, okay.
But that's the end of it after everything. After I done ran, hit the weights, and
see, and I be
whatever.
feeling like
That's the cool down.
I'm just glad that I actually started and attempted to do these workouts and put my mind to doing these things, because I was beating myself up for not being consistent with doing the same things every day. But I found myself being able to still get up and do something. So by me doing something, I was still, able to get something done. Like, I felt like, well, at least I got up, and I'm going to thank myself that I got up, because I didn't have to get up.
Legit.
I could still be complaining about, dang. And then every time I do, I realize that my stretches, I'm getting a little bit more flexible now. And that's that's a goal that I'm trying to accomplish, as far as me being able to bend down further and, being more flexible. And
yeah, I need to work on that myself.
yeah, I mean, every man needs to do that. And you'll find a lot more calm and peace and less restriction from your workouts. And look, when I was doing those ninja workouts, them little leg thrusts and them arm thrusts, that's why my back right here is sore from me doing those throws. Like, I was doing those things, and I was doing those.
He's there throwing bows.
Throwing those, going up, side and shit. Because I was like, oh, shit. But that shit is a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's working different muscles you probably don't normally work.
Okay. That's the whole thing about working. Look, I got the chills. Who's touching me? Come on now. It's not me. It's damn. They was all on me. caught that on camera.
Oh man.
We are not alone, y'all.
Nah, they watching. They out here. Be aware. Stay aware.
As above, so below.
Legitimate. But yeah, this is cool.
Had to
Yeah,
take
but-
that.
I'm gonna have to go stupid in there tomorrow too.
Stupid.
Yeah, I'm in the, like, cause I ain't hit no weights in like what, a week.
Well,
I've ran. You know what I'm saying?
I might want to
But
try
I ain't hit no weights. Like
I might
I'm
want to
gonna
try
have to
the
go stupid.
treadmill this time. Because I haven't done no walking. I'm not going to run. I'm going to walk really fast.
I mean, yeah, get you some cardio.
I'm
power
really good
walk.
at power walking. I can walk really fast. So they always just be like, slow down, Shauna. You're always walking. You're always walking like you're in a hurry. Well, it's easy for me to run and be
Yeah, you
faster
do
than
walk
y'all.
fast. You definitely walk fast.
Yeah, I do.
You be moving.
It's because I was always in a rush to get where I need to go, and it came a habit, and then the habit just stuck with it, and it came a workout, and it's its own movement. So I was always on the floor at the job, had to go through 2, 3, 4 departments to get to my damn department. So walking fast was was embedded in me at that job. I was like, you're already late, so you might as well keep going, walk fast.
See, I be slow strolling. I be trying. I guess I be sightseeing.
But then I ran tracks. Maybe I keep that part of me embedded, like, so close to me. At least I can keep my legs going. My legs will not, be,
I can dig it.
so.
Shoot. I don't know. I run on the treadmill, not only because it helps me. It's helping me reach my goals, like as far as my weight, but that shit almost therapeutic a little bit. Because I ain't thinking about nothing but my breathing, so I can keep running. Like, so it kind of like clear my mind out.
You're making me have those yeah, I had a flashback from when I was running track. And, like, how we had to condition ourselves to run. Like, when I first started running, I knew I was a good runner. But then when I had to do the training to run faster, oh, no. I was like, conditioning was hurting me. Rubber band legs, throw-ups, all that shit. Like,
See, I haven't ran to that point yet to where I throw up, but I have ran to like my stomach is hurting, and it's like
it's
that
almost
I'm almost to that point, but I'll be like, oh shit, let me
your
stop.
body be like, oh God, what is
happening?
What is that? Is this?
How are my legs moving? I can't even feel them shits no more.
Okay. And then you realize your willpower gets you through the last. I remember when I ran track and I tripped right over the finish line, like right before the finish line. It's just lay there for a second, like, all these people are looking at me. I just tripped and I fell. Nobody was like, oh, it was more of a, are you okay? You good? Right? Because imagine tripping. So you run a really, really 100-meter dash. And
You was running hard,
and
full
you
sprint.
tripped.
Oh man,
Stomach, everything. Bam! Like, I had to catch my breath because I was like,
yeah, you done knocked the wind out yourself.
whew. I had to get up. I was like, okay, get up. Run. Finish running that ass because that shit is nervous when you run the track. You have to do that. Ready? On your mark with that leg up and they shoot. Oh my God. It's the most exciting, anxiety you've ever had. It's a good feeling. Crazy feeling. It's fun. It's exciting. It's nervous. It's anxiety. It's like, oh my God, what do I do? Don't trip, don't trip. Trips. And I tripped over the things that grip the ground. So,
Oh, your cleats.
the spikes, my spike got caught. Damn. I miss those days.
Yeah, the look on your face said it was good times running track.
I was free. That was the only time I could be free. Because my aunt wouldn't let me do nothing else. It was my senior year. I finally got to do something that I wanted to do, and it was run.
I felt that.
I was like, let's run. I needed to run, and I did my best. And my coach was like, She even gave me a statue that I still have it. She was like, it's upstairs. She was like, you could have been really good if you would have ran with us all 4 years. And I was like, I know, but she was like, I know, because she knew who my aunt was, and she was like, yeah, I know. And
She knew the vibes.
She already knew, because she went to church with her. We all went to church together.
Oh yeah, so yeah, she knew her.
Coach Carmen. I love that woman.
Nobody know you like your church family.
Okay, she knew. Shit. I don't know how well they knew the situation was, but she knew I didn't have the choice to come when I wanted to come. I only came because it was literally my last year being here in in Japan at this high school with these people, with these teachers. So why not like give my last memories in? At least she gave me that much.
No pictures from that time. No pictures.
Barely, because I didn't have the items to take those pictures.
I can dig it.
You know, I would have had a lot more pictures to cherish and carry if I had those access to more things, but I didn't have a lot of access to a lot of things. I couldn't barely go out. I couldn't hang out. When I actually did get a chance to hang out, everybody was like, whoa, you hanging out. So I can only imagine right now what the high school people are looking at me like what is she going to say? What did she go through? Because they don't know my story, and they see me now and they're probably shocked because they were like, who is this person that we're watching? She was never like this in school. She was quiet. Nobody paid her any mind, and if they did, it was just by association, but it was never a solid friendship like, oh yeah, I can call you my nigga or you my homegirl. Like, I had a couple of those, but even then it didn't get too far in, so
I can dig it.
I had to learn that all, the hard way. And I'm like, yo, these.
But how many have that experience? So you gotta look at the. I'm just looking at the lighter side of it.
And that's exactly why I didn't take it as harsh. At the time being there, I was thankful that I still got to be able to explore Tokyo and Shibuya and Yokohama. Shibuya. Harajuku. Yeah, all those places, the train rides, the food, the people, all the experience was well worth it. Even though I didn't enjoy it as a teenager, in my teenage mind, it was like I was going through it home, but when I had the chance to be able to be out and I got to appreciate what I got to, I was happy when I was, but I still had to go back into in my mind, I still got to go back to that motherfucking dungeon. I can see all the beautiful things in the world and have the experience of it, but I had to learn that to take the moment in as I go and cherish it as I have it. So
legitimate.
Yeah, I am grateful.
Yeah, but that's cool though. I wish I could have. I'm gonna go to Japan one day.
We're gonna go there one day.
Legitimate.
Yeah, and I want to go to Okinawa, and I want to go to Singapore, and I want to go to Italy, and I want to go to.
I gotta go to an authentic dojo or something.
A what?
Dojo, wherever they train at. I want to go to one that's authentic.
You want to go to? Yeah, I actually want to go to a lot of places because that would heal my inner teen in so many ways.
Legit.
She would be so excited to be in the moment of where she wanted be in a place where she really wanted to be there on her own, on her own terms. And it's probably bigger and better from where she experienced, even though things changed after she left, after I left, and that tsunami happened, so things changed from then, but at the same time, it's still up and ready so I can go and explore what I wasn't able to explore. So that's on my bucket list.
I can dig it.
That's a promise. So
yep, it's recorded, it's set in stone. Yeah, he is.
I don't know what he did, but he'll do something right now and ignore it as if it didn't happen. So I was doing the same thing.
Because I felt the table.
He was under the table, so
Man.
I can't stop him from doing
Kids are
that.
tough. Kids are very tough.
No, this one tough. This one it's a whole nother. He's different. He's not like everyone else, and I have to accept that. Jason's not like everyone else.
He's built different.
He coming all up in here. He never wants to leave my side. You know, it comes with the territory. You know, from having autism and having a spectrum on top of that. Not being verbal, but being able to communicate with gestures. And, you know, still learning how to do things on his own, but knowing to do things other than the simple things, because he could do things that he's capable of doing as far as electronics and getting to certain things, but it lacks in other areas. So, you know, there is a difference. That's why it's like he's different. Everyone is raised different. Everyone learns different. So it's different. It's not as the same. So, and with that's one of my main reasons why I want to bring out more awareness about autism and the different levels of it.
Legit.
And not only to bring out awareness about it, but to allow children to learn, and not children, but the community of people, period, to be educated on children with disabilities. Because half of these officers that are out here now are really harming the youth, and not even harming the youth, but they're still not properly trained to approach the people who mentally aren't capable of understanding the actions that they're going through. And extreme force is the last thing you should be putting on against someone who is incapable of knowing their own strength.
And that's a fact.
If you haven't realized, the majority of autistic people are a lot more stronger than the normal person. They're physically stronger, and they have higher senses than the regular person would have. Like, they use more, I think they use a higher percentage of their brain than the regular person. Even if they're not able to do one part of the things that we're all regularly doing as we talking, walking, speaking, doing the normal things. But even normal isn't really normal, because when you start to...
I was legit thinking that.
Right. Because even when you start to go inward and you see yourself, you might consider yourself a little bit different. Because I honestly see myself different in a lot of ways, because the way I see things, the way I process things, the way I move.
Listen, I ask myself what's wrong with me at least once every day. And like, no bullshit, facts. Like, I do something that make me look in the mirror and be like, bro, like, you be tweaking. What is wrong with you? Now, I don't necessarily be no crazy shit, no heinous shit. It's just shit that makes me laugh and makes me, I wouldn't do in front of, you know, the public. I wouldn't do in public.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it just, you know.
I just know that I'm different because, you know, I just do things different. And when I realized that my presence, my mind, my advice, my energy, or whatever I did was needed but wasn't appreciated, that's when I had to, once I actually figured that out and I saw all the things I was capable of doing, and the whole time I thought I wasn't, when the whole time I was, you know, and I am.
I just had a thought. Is that a sign that you made? Because I myself, personally, I need a lot of stimulus. Like, I'll have a lot of things going on at one time. And
But you can have other type of anxiety or disorder, dash order, because it's not in the regular order that everyone else is. So it would be a disorder. So maybe your perception of things is in a different order of how everyone else processes it. So
I can dig it because I literally like I could be watching a movie on my phone.
oh, you see what we got going on right now?
Listening to a beat while writing a song, and then I'm playing 2K.
Yeah.
Like, but all of this is happening at one time, and I
You
might
feel like
be,
a damn octopus.
yeah, like I might be glancing at a book or two here and there. Like, it just be too much going on.
I be thinking that I'm when I do stuff like that, I be saying, am I distracting myself or am I just really able to do this? Because
See, I
I
don't know
was
the answer
editing
to that
3
question.
videos at the same time on 3 different computers.
Oh yeah, you lit.
I was editing one over here while trying to edit the one on this computer and the one on my phone. Yeah, but the space was too little for me to even finish it, to finish the edit and say send it. It would not send. You saw one was too big, one was too, and I was like, okay. Yeah, I be doing a lot, but it's not hard for me because it's fun for me because, you know, I didn't realize that I be over here playing this and doing that, cutting back, and then I watch this one, I'll do half of this one, and then go straight to this one and try to attempt to do these, but at least I upload, and then I got one done, and I'll try to do the same thing on the same phone, but it's just like everything is just, you know, I just got it. I don't know why he likes to just tap. That's the thing. Like, it's the noise for me. And then it's the try to play hide and seek. I have to take the object away and hide it so he won't find it for a moment. And then just to enjoy that little moment of silence from that tapping, screaming, bottle shaking, something. The life of a mom. See? The sacrifices we make to and let them be who they are, because I'm still learning how to not allow my emotions to get in the way because of me not, you know, me being me, and he has his own way and I have my own way, and I have to, you know, heal those sides of me, you know, check myself and be like, hold on, girl, are you mad at him or you know, because I be damn sure mad at myself. So I have to realize that a lot, because he can't do nothing but be him. And this is not a game. I am not perfect, for sure. And when I realize that, because I've been getting checked through energy all day, and it's like, damn, I know I know what I need to do. I know, and it's harder. It gets harder and harder. Spirit be knocking you upside your head like, well, get your ass up then.
That's a fact.
Do what you need to do. And I'll be like, I know, babe. How you gonna ask for this and you want that, but you ain't doing this? I'll be like, okay, you're right. It's cool. Got 2 devices. He's just like me. I look at him and see myself. How else is he gonna be him? You know, he's still gotta have a part of me. He's still gonna be his own person, regardless. He's gonna be him. Still gonna have his own special ways that has nothing to do with me, but him. But you know, what it does have to do with me is the shit that he doing now, because obviously we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 doing the same thing. Okay,
we got a lot of shit going on.
It's a lot. We are, you know, we are what we attract sometimes, but then we are what we ain't attract. We just learned what we ain't too. You be thinking like, bitch, I know I ain't crazy now, because you a little crazy in your head. Why am I in your ear? Why you? Oh, it was for me to know what crazy is. Okay, I learned. Now bye. I don't want nothing to do with that no more. I don't want nothing to do with none of that. I don't want nothing to do with crazy.
Yeah, I ain't got
or
time.
Like I'm telling you. Speaking
I'm
of
trying to protect my little piece.
Listen, the next time you get with somebody and they say, I can't live without you, you might want to make sure you check that person.
Look,
their
first
background,
of all, if you
because
can't live without me, you can't live with me.
You
like, cause that shit scares me. I ain't got time.
How can I breathe? Oh my God, it got me thinking of Jordan Sparks and goddamn Chris Brown.
That's the type of shit how you scared to leave the house.
That's
like,
funny.
What? No. Not going anywhere, leaving you by yourself.
Okay.
I need to see everything that you're doing.
That person is obsessed.
Yeah.
Why are you so obsessed with me? And then you got to think about the red flags. Like, they be like, you're my only what? You don't have any friends? We're your friends.
You didn't know anybody before me?
Nobody?
Like, you got parents?
Do you have a problem with not having friends? Now, if you don't have friends, are you okay with that? Do you have to,
All right. I know people say they don't fuck with people, they don't have friends, but
somebody
you got somebody you fucking talk to.
Yeah.
Like, and chill with and do shit with.
Right,
like,
right. Don't come over here and talk about we the only ones together. It's just me and you against the world, and there's nobody that we can talk to but ourselves. That's all we need, right? No, we all need to get away sometimes and give ourselves a break from each other and the person. We got to have somebody because, like I said, that person was with you when they got with you and they still going to be with you after. I mean, homies over hoes, I'm just saying. I ain't even going to say it like that because if she's a hoe, then, I mean, homies is always going to be the one because the hoe shouldn't have even been there.
Facts. Yeah, man.
We're not hoes that I'm weak because, listen, I love I love my friends, and I already said I shoot somebody over your ass. So obviously I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm going.
We'll help each other heal afterwards.
Yeah, we'll just talk about the consequences. Was that we ain't got none. We just saving ourselves from unnecessary tragic event that through love we figured out through love, making love. And if it was in love on one end, it was love on the other because somebody had to enjoy it.
Legit.
This is the game of Hunger Games. Like, shit, sometimes we got to do shit we ain't what we want to do, but we got to do. That's what life is.
It is what it is. Sometimes you got to do shit.
Got to play your cards right. Listen.
Play the hand you dealt, but play them right.
Man. I know for a fact, if there was 1,000 of me out here, I'll be taking over the world.
What? Look, listen, I just need 1 or 2 more of me, and it's up.
Man, 1,000 of me, man, I ain't even gonna say I'm gonna have because the way I see the world, they got all these clones and shit like, oh.
Shit, I need one, to be honest.
I said it when I was younger. I remember seeing that shit on Disney Channel. I think the girl like bought a kit. It was like a movie, and she made herself go to school, and she had like a whole clone do everything for her. And I'm over here like, so this is what y'all really doing out here in this world? Y'all make. I mean, one girl clearly said she got a clone. It's a couple. I don't even remember her name, but it's a black girl. I forgot her name, but she's the one who said she's non-binary, or I forgot her name. Either way, she wears suits. Like, she wear that suit.
Oh, you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about with the mohawk. Something like that. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You see her. Yeah. She cool, whatever. Yeah, but she was like, yeah, I got me a clone. She insinuated that she has a clone. She just finally got her one, like, that could do everything she want her to do. Be in her movies and shit, do all that hard work.
I need a clone.
That's what I was saying. Oh, girl in the Wakanda movie was. I said that definitely was one. She definitely was. I could tell if you was a clone because they can't embody everything. They can only embody the mindset of you. The features are always they're never going to be exactly the same.
Legit.
I mean, just like their surgery, that's the reason why plastic surgery is a good way to hide if you're a clone or not, because if the clone isn't exactly like you say, oh, they got plastic surgery. Oh, they got this, or it's the camera, or it's the lighting. It's an carbon.
Oh, yeah, that was a good show.
Now, when he had to kill himself.
Yeah.
Who had to die?
That was a little savage.
Okay.
But
You're feeling. Imagine you seeing yourself killed, die. You don't want to see that.
Yeah. I mean, facts.
You don't want to see that shit. That's why you
Facts,
guys
but
think
I'm
twice
just-
about having how many pieces of you out here. You're like, shit. I don't even want to see myself die like that.
Yeah,
Even
I
Sabrina
mean,
had to kill herself. She
I was thinking about all the good side, the pros.
look.
None
Sabrina,
of the cons.
you seen the new Sabrina on Netflix?
No, I ain't watched it yet.
Oh well, she made. Well, you gonna have to get into the series because it's a good ass show. It's really watching again on that time, so we can watch it again. I can tell you just exactly. But Sabrina was, she was she was half breed. She was literally made from light and dark. Her daddy was Lucifer, and her mother was a chosen one type
So-
thing.
Is that the original story?
I don't know, but listen, that one was a lot more darker than the Sabrina.
Because I was
the
about to
teenage-
say, damn.
this is not the Sabrina the Teenage Witch type vibes at all. This is
Word.
this was legit what the fuck it was like.
Oh shit, I might have checked that out then.
Yeah, this was nothing.
I'm thinking, Sabrina Teenage Witch,
No,
just
that-
revamped. You know what I mean?
Not at all. This is like what it would have been if we was like when they was like, well, let's just go ahead and give it to her for real.
Oh, word.
Let's just say Sabrina, yeah, her daddy's Lucifer and he's the king of hell. He wanted her to run hell and she wasn't for that. So she basically, when he was trying to make her send niggas to jail over a chess game for something they set out for being a champion, she's like, nigga, you sold your soul to be the championship of the chess game? Like you only did, what did you do to you did things like that to become a champion? That's all you wanted, and you wanted, and because you sold your soul, you feel like you sold your soul. My nose. To the game, you feel like you deserve to go to hell. What in your right mind have you come to your senses to know that you are not there anymore? Like you've forgiven yourself and all that stuff. Like you've healed through that and you no longer can be that person anymore. But you realize the things like you took accountability. Yeah, you went through that, right? Okay, good. So you're not going to hell. I'm going to go ahead and rearrange that and I'm going to send you in the white car. You're not going in the black car. He's like, and she was talking to him while he was alive, in a sense, like. But when he died, she took him over to the car, and he didn't even know he passed over.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and he
It was
looked
on
back.
that tight time.
Yeah, he looked back and seen him because he was an old man. He looked back and seen him on the table, like he didn't even know he passed because she made it just that easy for him to just cross over. And she was like, you was having problems. You were holding on to an illusion that you sold yourself out for a game, but you had to see what you did, realize what you did, fix that, and change your ways so that you could be forgiven.
Legit.
So she was the new leader. That's why she had to go against her father, who was Lucifer. She had to go against him.
That sounds like a pretty good premise. Yeah,
Yeah,
check
because
that
think
out.
about
That is not a Netflix plug, by the way.
now. Think about
'Cause they
that
not
in
paying us.
an analogy, in a sense, like okay, so she was born in sin. She signed the Book of the Beast at 16 by force, really, but she didn't want to. But they was encouraging her and forcing her as a witch, and as a family tradition, family generation, you are supposed to sign that book of the beast. And she's like, but they forgot they didn't know that she was baptized at birth. But that's the only reason why they wanted her to sign it, because her daddy was a warlock and her mother was a Christian. So in a sense,
So Lucifer done went and got busy with
a chosen one, in a sense.
Yeah.
Right. So she was made of light, he was made of the dark.
legitimate.
So by them having that baby, which made Sabrina a half breed, they had to make sure they brought her on their side. They needed her because she was powerful. She didn't know how powerful she was, but Lucifer knew. He was like, oh shit, I gotta make sure this bitch come and raise hell on my end.
Yeah, because if she made it both sides, that means she's already in balance.
Exactly.
Right, so.
But regardless of what he had planned, make a long story short, she still was able to make two of herself, run hell, heaven, and hell, and still run things in order of the things in the way. Because she was able to take a man to hell for being a pedophile and luring kids from the ice cream truck. She said, "Oh no, you going to hell." He talking about, "No, Lucifer gave me 7 more years as long as I bring him a child." She said, "That ain't happening no more. Your days is over, buddy. Your signed contract with Lucifer is gone. I'm in play now. We not doing this shit no more. You going to hell."
Shit.
Yeah, she was collecting debt, and he didn't like that shit. He was like, "I didn't ask you to do that." She said, "Well, you want me to do this? Well, this is how it's gonna be, Daddy."
Hey, what he gonna do?
Okay, what is he gonna do? Because he fucked up around and thought that the woman was gonna follow the orders that he had her in, but she went against him before she was even capable, and baptized her before he got her to sacrifice her, and she died and the baby lived. We just getting it in, just talking that shit. This is when it be flowing. Because that Sabrina, I was talking to someone else about it before I had to block her, because she was really obsessed with me in a sense, and I was really freaked out because I was just being friendly, and then friendly got me into a little, "Oh, hold on, bitch, you are obsessed." But let's take it back to what I was getting my point to. But I was telling her about the Sabrina. She was like, "You really know how to break a damn show down and give it like make it easier to understand and make it more intriguing to watch. Like, yes. I don't have to watch it anymore. I can just listen to you tell me about what it's about. It's a lot more deeper than what
movie reviews.
I just gave a quick like little scene. That's not half of what is in the show. That's just basically her power and how powerful she is. I just basically gave you like a scene of how powerful she is. Yeah, and not only she's that, she dies and comes back. Like, and then she levitates, and she literally rains heaven down on hell, and even the angels that come and try to only kill demons, thinking that's all they have to do is kill demons. Even she like, bruh. And they wanted to kill her because she was
changing shit up.
Mm-hmm. The angels like, "No, we want to kill them." She's like, "No, that's not what we do right here. We forgive. We let them see where they went wrong, change their ways, and maybe they could change their path. We're not just going to kill them just because we think they wrong. They did something wrong. They like, we are the angels sent from heaven, and we're here as on a mission to kill all those who are against God." And she's like, "Well, I'm the new." He also gave me the say so too. So y'all gonna die, or y'all just y'all might want to find y'all way out somewhere, because I didn't know I had this power like this. So
yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, it's a really good ass show. Even I'd be surprised at the way I perceived it, because the more I think about a show, like why I watch it, because I watched it twice, and the second time I watched it with someone that I advised it to, and I watched it again, and you're the third one, so I will have to do it again and watch it. Contact's crying out. Yeah, somebody don't want me to see, but I can see you, bitch. Return to sender. Sorry, I had to put that on mic.
Be like that sometimes. Yeah. We at 52 minutes? We lit. I don't see it lagging. How it's doing over there?
This shit done lagged over here. I'm pretty sure it did. I ain't even check it. It's 52:11. Yeah, so. But all these stories that we done said in this short amount of time of an hour, I gave you guys a story about my track life and a story about my home life as in my track life. Why I couldn't. Slight little story. Didn't even give you the full details, but gave you that. Yeah. Give you my movie review or TV show review on Sabrina. You know?
Yeah, now I'm going to go check it out.
Yeah, I would advise y'all to check out that and just see. It's a lot more. There's a scene where they have a part of the grave where it's called Cain, the grave of Cain, and it's the dirt that they can use. So if you die, they bury you in that dirt and you'll come back to life. So
My Cain that killed Abel.
Yeah, that's the dirt.
That's his grave? Oh, wow.
That's the dirt of Cain. So the seed of Cain. But you know, if you think about it, I mean, it's a lot more deeper than we got to go down.
All right, well, don't tell me no more. I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
And I'm telling you, it's a lot I can tell you. You still gonna want to watch it. It's not even half. Like, I'm still thinking of all the parts of the show. Like, damn, what about that? Oh, and that. Oh, that. Oh, yeah.
Well, luckily, I'm one of those people that's gonna watch it anyway. Yeah. I don't care about spoilers. Like,
well, I'm telling you, what I'm telling you is not half the spoiler. But you know, you do know Sabrina is powerful. That's all you need to know.
Legit. She
doesn't know how powerful she is, but majority of us who are that powerful don't know, and for a reason we don't know. Because imagine us not having the training and having all that power, and then just, you know, going through life having that power, thinking you ain't got to go through what you go through because you already have it. But no, you can't gain it until you go through it. And that's the story of life. And people see you and be like, I want it. I want to do it so bad. And they wishing, oh, I wish, and oh, I wish I may, oh, I wish I might get that power tonight. And then the Lord be like, all right, you don't even know what they done been through. But all right, let me give you a little piece of that medicine, or show you, give you a little sip of that medicine that you asking for. See if you still want to be somebody that you ain't supposed to be. You know, you want to be that person so bad, but let me show you what they go through every night, or what they got to go through every day to accommodate themselves or do whatever it is.
Legit.
It's not meant for you to go through that. It was meant for that person. So, you know, I'm pretty sure people who would try to imitate my life, they'd be like, man, I couldn't do it. No, you won't, because I got more understanding, and overstanding than majority of the folks to even be in the situation that I be in.
Like, people don't be like, everybody got their own story, like, so, and trying to walk a mile in somebody else's shoes, nah, you know what I mean, you ain't gonna be able to do it, regardless of whose story it is. You ain't gonna be able to walk a mile in their shoes, you know what I mean, so, why even take yourself down that path or approach them like that? Like, you know, something is like what's best for them, what they should be doing, or anything of that nature. When you don't know what they go through, you don't know how they live, you just don't know, and you never truly know. So it's no point.
Sometimes you shouldn't be going after anybody trying to change. You should be going there to understand.
Legitimate.
And if it's not accommodated to your needs or likings, you will go ahead and on about your business. But people are become intrigued, and they want to know more, and they want to know if they can either get something out of it or manipulate, or, you know, use your energy for their own clout or anything like that. So, you know, that's why you have to make sure what you do is well known and protected.
Legit.
People are dangerous out here.
Bars. That's a fact.
They are dangerous, and the lack of knowledge makes them even more dangerous.
Yeah, because that saying is like people truly fear what they don't understand.
Yeah,
like, that shit is true.
I'm pretty sure people think I'm some kind of witch or something, because I did a whole 360 and said I was going to do what I said, and said what I said, and meant what I said, and know what I said. And when I know what I said and you don't know what I said, but find out later that I said what I said and meant what I said, that's when you be like, shit, she said that shit. I said what I said and I meant what I said. For those who catch what I'm saying.
What she said.
Okay. Bars.
Bars.
That's how you speak in code, because people always want to know. If you playing me, keep it on the low. Sorry. Bars. Bars. That's our little lingo when we say something that rhymes and goes in line. Bars, you know. We just keep that shit going.
For real.
He wants...
Go rough you for your teeth.
Yeah, he got to have it, because I forgot to get some more of that.
Legitimate.
Overall energy is just Know your worth. And don't compare yourself to anyone or anything and how they do, because you don't know their story. You don't know what they've been through. And I think I can only you'd be surprised how many people can handle the pressure they've been under and still keep a smile on their face every day, and still manage to think positive and stay in a high mindset and not allow the outside energy to keep them down. You'd be surprised what
RFNE. We outside. Shit. Wolves is out,
but
nigga.
hey,
Go.
like we said, we all got our own stories. But I think we're going to end it here. Call it a night. Yes. I was going to give you guys like 2 more minutes to just end it. I might drag it out, just end it in a complete hour. You know, because we was really just coming up here to do a test. Yeah. Well, mine's has got, about 60 seconds. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little TED Talk, this little late night talk, this little just, get up here and this was raw. This was not planned. This was just like test run vibes and behind the scenes. So if you got a chance to really get if you got the chance to even get over here and catch this video and see what we like behind the scenes before we really get this shit on the road, like, but this is how it is on and off. So keeping it real. But deuces, love you guys. Peace and love. Stay high. Don't let them low vibes keep you down. Praise God and the Most High.
I ain't got no time to waste. Run it so I keep the pace. I rush it so I stay in shape. You can catch the Caesar with the clips.
Don't compare yourself. Prepare yourself. That's you need to save that. We got that shit on tape. So whoever think they can steal that shit, he got it. He said it here first. You heard it here first. Don't compare yourself. Prepare yourself. With the mic up close so you can hear the puff, 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 pass. Okay?
If I fall like a comet, best